Hello YouTubers, my name is Daniel and I'm here to help you guys out. So I got a really interesting question the other day by my friend named Jacob. He comes all the way from Mississippi and he basically says, "Hey yo Daniel, I've been having trouble at school. I've been getting bullied." He says he's been getting name called. He says the bully is talking shit behind his back, challenging him to fight, and he doesn't know what to do. He asked me, what should I do? Well, you've come to the right place, my friend, because I'll tell you something. I've been bullied a lot of times before. Now, before I start this rant, I'm going to start off like this. There are two different types of bullying. There are mental bullying, and then there's physical bullying. And physical bullying is the type of bullying that seems to be easy to get out of. Physical bullying is a lot easier to get out of because it's basic. It might not seem like it, but it really is. Physical bullying, all it is just pushing, shoving, headlocks, whatever the fuck you can do physically to another person. That is physical bullying, alright? Now, mental bullying. Mental bullying is the difficult type of bullying because it is such a wide variety of different types of bullying. Mental bullying is basically doing shit that fucks with people's heads. So mental bullying can be shit like talking shit behind somebody's back, or making fun of someone, or making them seem worse or different, turning people against them. Mental bullying is much more difficult to get out of because it's all in your head, right? Mental bullying, it all deals with your head, your ideas, your emotions, your feelings. Mental bullying is a lot more complex and it's a lot more harder to get out of. Mental bullying seems to be the most potent and the most dangerous. So now that I got those out of the way, about doing something, I'm going to tell you something that I've done in the past and it seems to be most effective for me. But yeah, anyways, what you gotta do, man, is you gotta freaking confront it. You gotta go up to your bully, keep your head up, and stand up for yourself. You gotta grow some balls, right? You gotta go up to the guy, confront him, and say, "Hey, I'm not gonna take this shit anymore, alright? If you wanna fight, let's fight. If not, then quit your shit." That is pretty much it. You might not want to say it like that if the guy really wants to fight you. But in my case, when people say they want to fight me and I tell them, if you want to fight, let's fight, they won't do it. Because when they realize that you're confident about yourself, when you're confident about fighting, when you're confident about pretty much everything in your life and you don't give a shit about what they say about you, they're going to have way more respect for you. And when that respect grows, they will stop fucking with you, basically. Pretty much. And that basically deals for both. You stand up for yourself physically and you stand up for yourself mentally. Now let me tell you a story. In 7th grade, I was getting physically bullied, right? By this kid. I'm not going to name him because, I don't know, just don't want to fuck with him. But, basically, see, when I was growing up, I was always poor. I never really had much, you know? I don't know if it was because my brother had everything or because we didn't have enough money. But in 7th grade, everyone had iPods. Everyone had iPods, everyone had iPhones, and I had a little dinky ass MP3 player. One of those old school motherfucking things, right? And my mom used to go to work at 7, so I would get to school at about 7:10, and classes would start at about 8:10. So I was there fucking early, right? So I would bring my little MP3 player and I would just lean on one of the walls in the entryways and wait until either my friends got there or until the bell rung. Anyways, there was this kid who always walked by. I have known him for a couple of years, and he would always talk shit. Because you see, when I was growing up, and still now, I'm fucking short. I'm tiny. Alright? So people used to always fucking make fun of me. People used to always talk shit. Oh, look at you, shorty. Look how short you are. You're so cute. You should be in 3rd grade. And it's eased up a little bit now because I'm getting more taller, but because I'm also gaining more confidence in myself. But back then, I was just a little kid. I didn't know what to fucking do, so I was basically a fucking wimp. A short little wimp. And I sound like a dick to myself, but really that's what I was. Anyways, that kid used to walk by and make fun of me. And he was a lot bigger than me. He played football. He was white. Not starting any racial things, but... Well, basically in my middle school, being Mexican makes you an enemy of being white. It's just part of the gangs. I'm not racist or anything. It's just part of the fucking gangs. Anyways, 7th grade. Kids used to always walk by, make fun of me. One day, I was leaning against the wall, had my MP3 player, he walks by, and he says, "Hey, faggot." I didn't respond, because I knew if I would have responded, he would have responded right back, and I wouldn't solve shit. So he walks by, he says, "Hey, faggot." And I didn't respond at all. So he turns around, walks up to me, and he tries taking my MP3 player. Now, you don't take my fucking tunes, right? I listen to music. You don't take my fucking tunes, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, but he tried stealing my MP3 player. He came up to me, pushed me, tried taking it. So, at that point, I was pretty much forced to get the balls to stand up for myself. Because I was not going to give this motherfucker my MP3. And yeah, so I pretty much was forced to do that shit. Anyways, so I push him back. I'm just like, "Bitch." Yeah, that's right. I call him a bitch. And he comes up to me and he says, "Hey, you little short shit. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out." So then I'm like this. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Do it. Do it. If you want to fight, let's fucking fight. So then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. And then he just walks away. Now that story is an example of standing up for yourself. Like, I was forced to do it, but after that incident, I realized that in order to survive in the world, in order to have respect from your peers, you need to have confidence. You need to be able to keep your chin up high, be proud of who you are, and don't take shit from anybody. See, you need to have respect for people so you don't fucking talk shit. Like, talking shit just makes you look like a fucking pussy. Well, in my eyes. But you don't let anybody stand up. You don't let anybody stomp you down. You don't let anybody hold you down. You gotta be upright. You gotta be able to stand your ground. So basically what I conclude for this little video is you, my friend, need to confront that bully. You don't necessarily need to pick a fight. You don't necessarily be mean or cause any trouble. All you need to do is become more aggressive, because right now you're too fucking tender. Right now you're the little short pussy standing around being made fun of. But I'll tell you this, once you walk up to that bully, once you keep your head up high and tell him you're not gonna take any of his shit anymore, he's gonna have to respect you. Anyways, that's the video today.